Hey everybody, we're back here in the underground lair. We have bass number 2. It's a very basic entry-level Jackson. Okay, in all its glory, it's a Jackson P-ish bass sort of thing. It's a maple neck. The neck has a banana to it, and it takes a 4mm wrench. So we're going to go ahead and take that, and I think we're going to have to do some sawing on the nut. But that may change once we take the banana out of the neck. So I'm going to loosen these all off because we also have to polish the frets. They're pretty tarnished. I'm not going to remove the strings. We're just going to get them out of the way. So I got these gizmos that you use to take your strings and get them out of the way for what you're doing. So it goes around the neck, grabs the strings, and they're out of the way. And because of the goofy Jackson headstock, the strings are out of the way there too. So I only need one of these to do my work. Take this all the way back. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put some truss rod into this thing. It's very bowed. 4mm. Ooh. Oh, there it goes. Okay. And I'm going to use the fret protectors like we used in the last video with some micro mesh, but this one's going to be a little bit more extensive because they're really tarnished. Okay, that's the right one. So I'm going to use 15 thou, see here, 15, 18, 24, 32, 36, 4,000, and 6,000 grit micro mesh. Let's check our relief, and also notice that you can put a ham sandwich underneath under the string at the first fret. So we're going to have to fix that too. This thing is completely unplayable. Alright, I got my 12 thou. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's try to bring these strings down. You want your saddles to be level with the body. We got a bit of travel there. Alright, so after bringing the saddles down, my string height is, we are where we're supposed to be there, 5/64, 5/64, that's 6/64. I am wondering if this has got a twisted neck, and that is 8/64, and it's decked. Let me just take a peek. Doesn't look twisted. I mean, we're talking a couple $100 instrument max here. So let me take string tension off, install a shim, and reset everything. I'll be back. Alright, off with its head. Okay, so we're going to raise the saddles to get the strings up off of the fingerboard. Okay, after all that, they're too high. Alright everybody, we've got this thing between, all the strings are at 6/64. I tried to go a little lower, but there's some buzziness, but 6/64 is definitely good on an entry-level bass. The string height at the first fret is atrocious. It should be no more than 20 thou. I gotta file the fret slots down a little bit. Alright, dinner is over, and I was noticing while I was doing tuning and whatnot, the output jack is really loose, so suction pig to the rescue. There we go. I just want to be able to hold on to that while I tighten the jack. I don't know what size it is. Is it this? I don't know. Just hold on to the jack and turn it. Okay. Back in business there. Put our screws back in. Two more things to do. We have to drop the action at the first fret. The nut slots are not deep enough. The G is almost. So let's measure our strings, see what we're dealing with, so we can get the right slotting file out. .105s. .250s. Okay. For some reason they seem thinner. So I need a 10. Let's see, we had a file out here earlier. What is this? That's the 50. We'll need that. We need the 75 and we'll need the 90. I mean 75 and 105. Now this is tricky because this headstock, as you see, strings go all kind of different directions for no apparent reason. We don't want to get rid of that little nib on the end. This looks like somebody's already had a go at this. 105. Do a downward file. We don't want to take off too much. Close enough. Check it with a 20 thou. not enough. Nut is sorted. String height should be sorted. Now let's check the intonation. Always bend your bass strings over the saddles. Ha! The E is off. Well, it's a little flat. No biggie. We'll just send the saddle that way. You always want to push on the screwdriver because in this case the string was holding it down, the saddle down, so I was just unscrewing the screw out of the saddle. Make sure you bend it over again, retune. Yep, hang on. I'm not doing pickup height because they're so low that they're not going to be affected. And the A is on. D. Do we get lucky? Ah, lucky boy. Ah, not so lucky there. It's sharp, so the saddle's going to go that way. Just a little bit. He's taking #1 screwdriver, by the way. Remember to bend your strings over the saddle again. Bingo. Last thing, pickup height. That's good. That could come up. Good. This one needs to come up. Ow. This one. Up a little bit more. Too much. Oh, actually, if we bring this up, thumb's a little compressed. That works. That's good. Let's plug it into the noisemaker and see what it does. So what did we do here? We took care of the string height at the first fret, polished all the frets, cleaned the fingerboard. We had to put a big piece of credit card shim under here to get the saddles to act like they're supposed to. We got 6/64 across at the 19th fret. Plays nice. Just got to get the goofy truss rod cover back on with those infinitesimal screws. But I want to thank you for watching. If you're in the greater Pittsburgh area and you need your guitar brought up to par, send me an instant message. Take care of the old folks because they're special. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Peace. Thank you for watching.